course. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point. And for Dallas, they've got Luka Doncic. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Barton with a steal. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Doncic finds Brunson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Powell. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Denver on D. Doncic left side, goes back up. Clock at 4. Over Murray.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Brunson. And here's Finney-Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Doncic with the bucket.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. From deep, here's Doncic. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
The kick out to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Over Jokic. Another miss by Doncic.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Powell. Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's the fast break. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Outside Brunson. Doncic on the wing. They grab their own miss. 41 seconds left to play in the first. And stolen by Jokic. Powell against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Powell. And it's Jokic missing.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
The drive by Bullock. Now here's Powell. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Dwight Powell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Boy, it's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my, is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes.
They set the pick. He got it off in time, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, leading by 4. Don't.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Maverick dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Nuggets.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
On the court for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Five to shoot. And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Brunson on the drive. From deep, here's Doncic. Denver grabs the miss.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Murray passes to Barton. With the drive. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Dallas again missing. For Denver, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Murray. Jokic finds Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. This fires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Murray, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. Doncic into the lane.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Woo.
Boy, whenever Doncic is in a position to be creative with his size, vision, and ball skills, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
He takes it in. And the dunk by Jokic.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Powell right side. Over Jokic. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brunson. It's tipped.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Murray passes to Jokic. Shoots over Powell. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
And that concludes the first half. The Nuggets on top. They lead by
16.
Appreciate it, Allie. And with
48.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Green against Green. Pass to Dinwiddie. Just 4 to shoot. Crosses over. Deflected.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
Up again. With the second effort. And he lays it up and in. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And we're about 1.5 minutes in the second half. Forbes can't get it to go.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
To the left wing. Pass to Green. Back to Marjanovic. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Marjanovic got his first basket.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Dinwiddie against Morris. On the wing, Forbes. The 3. The shot won't fall, and it's Dallas the other way. For three, Hardaway. Bertans for three. Rebounded by Green. The Nuggets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Morris outside. Pass to Forbes. Driving in. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Here's Dinwiddie. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Dinwiddie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Here's Najee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Outside, Green. Here's Forbes. Second chance effort. Pass to Najee. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Forbes. The 3-ball. That shot, no good.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
43 seconds left in the third quarter here. Green in the post. Working on Green. Over Green. And it's Green missing. The Mavericks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Outside, Green. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Chalk up 2 there.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 7.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Denver. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. Murray passes to Jokic. Now Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Offensive rebound, out to Gordon, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And up the court they come, the Mavericks on the break. It's scooped up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Doncic against Murray. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. And here's Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Doncic against Murray. Drives to the hoop. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Pass to Bullock. Sinks it from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Now Murray. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 23.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
1:49 left to play in the fourth. Brunson finds Doncic. Driving to the basket. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Murray against Doncic. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken it.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Barton outside. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. Murray passes to Jokic. That one doesn't drop. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Brunson with it. Oh, he nails it! A huge shot to tie it up!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Murray against Doncic. Murray drives in. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. The three. Porter pulls it in. So it's Denver now. Now here's Murray. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And there's the drive. Good!
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the game.
All right, rookies coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Here's Powell. Oh, and he can't make the a shot to force overtime. So a close game sees. So Dallas will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Utah. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Mitchell. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Doncic. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. And he drives in. Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Doncic. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. Powell with it. Defended by Gobert. Powell's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Nice crossover to get that one.
What about the handles of Mike Conley just straight up toying with the D?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Doncic against Mitchell, the 17-footer. And it's Doncic missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to Mitchell. Pulls it from the corner, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Mitchell's got 7 points.
When the shot clock is dwindling down, it's on you, Donovan Mitchell. Make a play.
Doncic outside. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Here's Brunson, and he jams it home with authority.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. On the take, back to Mitchell. Got a hand on it, and that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Just 2 to shoot. Top of the key.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Mitchell against Doncic. Here's Powell. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Oh, and And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. And Doncic puts up a deep three. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Conley with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Finney-Smith up top. Doncic with it. And there's the screen. Lets the three fly. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 8 points.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz. They're up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
And here's Doncic outside, kept alive.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Mitchell against Doncic. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Over to the wing, and here's Brunson from the arc. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Doncic against Mitchell. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Mavericks with the rebound. Left side Brunson. Outside Finney-Smith. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Picked by Gobert. Conley finds Gobert. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Back to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Gobert's got 6.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. It's a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Doncic passes to Brunson. And here's Finney-Smith, defended by Bogdanovich. Doncic right side. Here's Powell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Utah leading. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Pass to O'Neal from deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. O'Neal's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. A minute 37 left in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovic. That shot is off. Good D by Finney-Smith. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Powell in the post. Check by Mitchell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell.
At the line for 2.
That one falls for Powell. Hits both from the stripe. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Here he goes. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bogdanovic with a screen on Brunson. And Mitchell with the slam.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
And Doncic, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Into the lane. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. On target from range. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
And so a close game as we... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got Daniel House. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. Here's Dinwiddie. Bertans with a screen on Clarkson. And Dinwiddie, here we go. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Here's Marjanovic. Hardaway, the pass to Bertans. Rebounded by the Jazz.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Gay inside. Bertans there. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And here are the Mavericks now. 7-point differential. Dinwiddie, right side. Gay against Green. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Bertans. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Right side, Hardaway. Outside, Green. Back to Marjanovic. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now Clarkson looking for his first basket, still in this one. Gay finds Whiteside. Gay inside. Green covering. And it's Gay with the miss. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Down low. Oh, deflected. Back to Dinwiddie. And the layup is good off the glass. Now just a 3-point Utah lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Clarkson attacking. And there's the foul. It'll go on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Bertans. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one's on Clarkson. And he drops the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. And he makes it on the layup. Clarkson's got his first 2 points. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc to the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
To the middle. Here's Bertans. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Dallas, Davis Bertans.
Both good from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Clarkson with the ball. Here's House. Lays it up and banks it in. House has gotten 4 this quarter.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hardaway, the pass to Dinwiddie. No good on the shot. And it's Utah the other way. They've led by as much as 10. House. No good on the triple. The Mavericks trailing. Hardaway with it. Now Whiteside defending. Pass to Green. Back to Marjanovic. To the paint. Left side Bertans. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The drive by Mitchell. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, O'Neal. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Back to Mitchell, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
Here's Doncic. Inside, here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Howard down as the whistle blows. Three-point play opportunity.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And here's Doncic outside, getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Outside Conley. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Doncic outside. Down low. Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Jazz shooting 56% today. Conley goes in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
And there it is. On a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball, that's his first real mistake.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. And the Jazz lead by 1.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
To the inside, Finney-Smith. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
2 minutes.
And here's Doncic outside.
2 minutes.
Rebound, Utah. Deflects the pass. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Finney-Smith up top. Mitchell against Doncic.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And here's Brunson from the arc. No good there. And Utah will come the other way. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Back to Gobert. He connects!
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Doncic against Mitchell. Nifty move. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is why Gobert shoots a high percentage. He understands how to carve out room inside and finish.
Doncic, no good. Now here's Conley. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And so it's Utah with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Bridges out there with Paul, and it's Booker in at the 3 spot.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Passes it to Doncic. The 3, buries it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Maverick Dance Team. That is your Maverick Dance Team. Make some noise, fans!
Now Bridges. Booker the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. With the tip, and Ayton stays with it.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Powell sets a screen for Doncic. Here he goes. And the dunk by Doncic.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Ayton kicks to Bridges. A second chance effort. He lays it in.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. Facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul, here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go, or he's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David. Booker finds Paul. And the pass to Ayton. Stolen by Brunson. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws. In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic dishes to Powell. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Ayton a screen on Brunson. Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock is at 3. Doncic with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Paul finds Johnson. A miss that time would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Inside, here's Powell. Yep, that one goes.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Phoenix timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that was the Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Suns trail by 4. Bridges outside. Paul left side. Booker in the corner. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Doncic against Bridges. And stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
And it's Paul penetrating, kicks it out to Johnson. Ayton in the corner. Brunson against Paul, and he drives in. Ayton wide open. Up again, and Paul stays with it. Paul's got 6.
Chris Paul has always been willing to rebound the position. He understands he's got to provide support on the backboards.
And it's put back in by Powell.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Doncic way outside. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Chris Paul is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Booker in at the 3. The 3 for Doncic. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. We see more and more players stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA. Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
Nice move. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Bullock's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's Bridges. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Doncic outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bridges attacking. Ayton in the high post. Paul outside. Ayton a screen on Brunson. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mavericks leading by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the dunk by Powell.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
On the wing, Bridges, guarded by Doncic. Shot clock at 5. A baseline J. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Bridges.
What a wingspan on this young man, able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
To the inside, and the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Now, here's Ayton. He's got 8. Here's Bridges. Back to Ayton. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:14 left to play here in the half. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Out to the wing. Bullock kicks to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And so he hits both. Suns trail by 8. Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson from outside. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. There's the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. On the wing, Bridges. His 3-pointers off the mark. With 1 on the clock, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised. Thank you, David. And we'll...
29.
for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Aldis Bertans out there with Green. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bertans for 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Suns trail by 8. Doris, one thing you and I love about Davis Bertans is accurate three-point shooting.
Well, let's be real. In the modern NBA, there may be no more value to skill than range shooting. Now, when you couple that with Davis's size, look out, folks.
He takes it in, and that one's good. Shamet. Dallas leading by 6. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Bertans got the lead up to 8 now for the man.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. Drives to the hoop. Payne passes to McGee. The kick out to Crowder. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And it's McGee with the jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the night. Pass to Shamet. Hardaway with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
Crowder feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Shamet. Crowder, a screen on Hardaway. Driving inside. They get it back. And an intentional foul right there.
Davis Bertans. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Shamet looking for McGee. He gets it there. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Marjanovic passes to Hardaway. Green against Craig. Green, no luck.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Mavericks leading by 8. Green kicks to Bertans. Hardaway against Craig. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Hardaway. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Craig with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Driving in, and he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Crowder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Booker comes in for Torrey Craig. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Payne. Out to Doncic. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 23 points.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
The Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 8.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that is the Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Out to the right wing. For 3, Bullock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight, but tried by Booker.
Well, the strong drive by D-Book just forces the defender's hand right there. You give this guy an opening and he will attack it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
From deep, Johnson, good. A nice assist from Booker.
3 points.
Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Sinks the triple. He's got 8.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Mavericks lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Bridges out there with Paul, and it's Booker in at the small forward. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Doncic against Bridges. Powell. Bullock passes to Powell. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I'll tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
For 3, Booker nailed from three-point land.
3.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Bridges outside. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Lock at 6. Bridges kicks to Booker. Going inside, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim?
Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
On the wing, Bridges. The feed to Ayton. The three from Johnson. Another three for Phoenix. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. He had a nice open look right there. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Paul outside. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Johnson. With the drive. Paul with the three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic feeling it out. The dish to Paul. Back to Doncic.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Powell. The drive by Booker. Bridges outside. Ayton. Money! Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
And it's Doncic missing. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And there's Bridges on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 8.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off and catch and shoot situations. Nicely done.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. From deep. Offline. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the
rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the 5. From deep, here's Doncic, and it's Denver with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Gordon against Doncic. Screen by Gordon. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic, and stolen by Jokic. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself. You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon with it. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Now Murray, guarded by Doncic, and it's Murray off the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA level performances.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Barton against Brunson. Powell, a screen on Murray. Doncic passes to Powell. Great D that time from Jokic. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Murray against Powell. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. From downtown, Finney-Smith's shot is off.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
They need this. Doncic, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Now here's Murray. The 3. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Brunson. Doncic finds Brunson. Doncic against Murray. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the game.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Outside Porter. Jokic against Powell. And it's Jokic missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic on the wing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. There's the three. And it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. Here's Murray. And the shot no good, a bit short. Doncic against Murray. Powell, a screen on Murray. From deep, here's Doncic. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. 8 points.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Porter in at the three, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And Powell with the stuff.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Murray.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Murray drives in, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Murray. And it's Doncic missing. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Powell, a screen on Murray. And here's Doncic outside. Doesn't go for him. And the Nuggets going the other way now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Doncic. Will it go? Another miss by Doncic.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And here's Brunson from the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Gordon. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic with it. Pass to Powell. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Murray. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
2 minutes.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Now Murray. Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
It's picked off. Here's Bullock. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Murray passes to Jokic. 44 seconds left in the first half of this game. Murray finds Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
You got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Over to the left wing. 19 seconds left in the first half. Jokic, no good. Right side, Brunson. Shoots over Barton. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Powell.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Jokic with a screen on Doncic.
If you're the defense, you've got to do better on Murray. I mean, even from way downtown, it was pretty accurate.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 13-point. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Green. Davis Bertans is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Morris against Dinwiddie. Shot left block. Morris can't hit. Dallas is shooting only 35% so far. For three, Hardaway. Forbes with the rebound. Denver is shooting the ball at 48% so far. And Bryn Forbes, a fantastic shooting threat, Clark. You know he's looking to hurt you from outside.
B.A., he is a laser. I mean, this guy's one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Stays ready to hoist it up at all times and never lacks for confidence.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Green. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Cousins. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Morris. And yep, it's good. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Inside, here's Najee. Mavericks with the rebound. Left side, Hardaway. The 3 is up. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Morris outside. Here's Najee. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Hardaway finds Dinwiddie. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Charity stripe shot. Hardaway, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. Pass to Najee. Outside, Green.
Here's Forbes. Three-pointer. And another three for Denver.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
Dinwiddie, no good. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. For three, hits a three-pointer. Forbes has got 6 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now here's Morris. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Count it. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Now Morris. This one for three. Nails it from three. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Najee. From deep. The shot off that time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up 19 points as the quarter comes to a...
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the four. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Murray passes to Jokic. Over Brunson. Jokic's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Gordon with a steal. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Barton. No good, a bit long that time. Dallas is shooting only 34% in this one. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Well, you know, Doncic, with his combined package of skill and confidence, that pull-up jumper is a real weapon for him.
Outside Murray. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic against Powell. The jump hook. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Outside Porter. And here's Murray. Launches it. Pure from three-point range. Murray's got 21.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Doncic, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Murray, shot is good. 24 points for him.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Murray from behind the arc. Here's Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Doncic, good.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Murray for 3. Again, the miss by Murray. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Doncic outside. Down low. Uncovered. And it's Dallas scoring again.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nuggets.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jamal Murray.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Murray with it. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by Murray. And the Mavericks with possession here. A 12-point game. Doncic, no good. Now here's Murray. From deep three-point range. Murray can't get that one to fall. Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Now Murray. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by Murray. So it's Denver picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Allie.
Bullock. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. And for Utah, we've got Conley, Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Powell with a screen on Mitchell. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, Utah. Here's O'Neal. Here's the pass to Conley. Mitchell outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Bogdanovich dishes to Mitchell. Clock at 4. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Now, here's Doncic. Stolen by Mitchell. And they're moving it up. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he drives in. Doncic outside. Pass to Brunson. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. Knocked loose off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. He kicks it to Bullock. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Conley.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Brunson against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the 3. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. Looking for the first basket of the game. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit, driving the lane. Here's Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. And the pass to Powell. Doncic outside. Bullock with it. O'Neal's there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Back to Gobert. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Right side, Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell against Powell. Gobert. And it's blocked. Passes to Bullock. Powell down low. Gobert on him for 3. Bullock cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Jazz trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic against Gobert. And there's the drive. Bullock passes to Finney-Smith. Rebound, Utah.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Can they get it? A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Dallas.
Your Jazz Denver. Your Jazz Denver.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. The Mavericks leading.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeout. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
And they've had two completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Brunson. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Doncic with the block. Brunson scanning the floor. From 17 feet out. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Mitchell against Doncic. And they'll get another chance. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Second chance shot. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Over Bogdanovich. Doncic, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. He was all alone on that one. Conley's got 6 points.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Mitchell against Doncic. Goes up from the top of the key. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Doncic with the bucket.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Now shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for the Mavericks, Dorian Finney.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Here he goes. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Doncic passes to Bullock. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic with the bucket. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Pass to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the Jazz, another 3.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
And it's Doncic missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic. Mitchell. And it's off the back rim. No good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
50.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Mavericks trailing. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside, and it's Azubuike in at the four-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. There's Green with the three. Dinwiddie dishes to Green. 6 to shoot. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. And Green gets it to go. Green's got the first basket of the second half here for Dallas. Clarkson against Dinwiddie. House the pass to Clarkson. Feeds to Azubuike. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Dinwiddie wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Dinwiddie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Tipped away. And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Berton. Hardaway kicks to Marjanovic. With the shot. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Back to Hardaway. Passes it to Green. And Bertans now top of the key. 5 to shoot. The drive by Green. No good there. And Utah the other way now. House the pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Hardaway. After the basket by Utah. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by House. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The three from Bertans knocks it loose. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here is House. Bertans defending. House dishes to Azubuike. Azubuike is screen on Green. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Takes the three. Outside Green. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Gay outside. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Azubuike. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 7-point Jazz lead. Clarkson against Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Clarkson. And too long on the shot. And it's Utah's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Now the pass to Azubuike. Gay outside. Kicks to Azubuike. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Doncic. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovic. Conley surveying the D. Has to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Here's Bogdanovic. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz. They're up by 5. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith into the power forwards position. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the miss by Michael Conley. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
Mitchell against Doncic. And it's Conley penetrating. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
The V just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Out to Doncic. Gobert with the block. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. And Utah, another 3.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Doncic kicks the foul. Back to Doncic. Over Mitchell. That one wide left.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Outside Conley. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Doncic missing.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Pass to Conley. Latrey. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Doncic way outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dallas moving it around. On the mark with the 15-footer.
in the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best three-level scorers in the game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here is Conley. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Gobert. 18 feet out. Conley's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 11. Doncic way outside. Rebound, Utah.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Utah.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Conley.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And here is Mitchell after Luka Doncic hitting the three. 35 seconds left in the game. Back to Mitchell. A pass to Gobert. Conley for three. Powell pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Jazz on offense. They're leading by 8. Now Mitchell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And so it's Utah with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be... And it's the Suns to start out. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. Now Brunson. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Paul looking over the floor. Driving inside. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Inside, here's Finney Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Johnson. Hits it from three-point range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. The shot by Powell, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And here are the Mavericks now.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
But not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Here's Doncic after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Brunson with a clean look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got 5.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Johnson, a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the wing right side. Doncic against Paul. To the middle. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
The pass to Johnson. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got his second basket of the game.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. It's stolen by Johnson. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Ayton a screen on Powell.
2 minutes.
Here's Bridges. It's deflected. Tries again. He dishes it to Paul. 4 on the shot clock.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Here's Doncic. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Finney Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Johnson attacking. Johnson double teamed from deep. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
You got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
And Paul over to help. Paul against Doncic. And he makes that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Paul. Johnson for three. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Hey, fans who want the free t-shirt, make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns Dancers dance team.
Here's Booker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I see him.
19 seconds left to play here in the first. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Here's Doncic. And that one released in time, but no good. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the floor for Dallas, Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith into the 4 slot.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker from downtown. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Doncic. He has 7. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Here's Bridges. After Luka Doncic's bucket from T. Johnson, it's rebounded by Doncic.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the inside, Powell. And the call on the shot and sends him to the line. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Kept alive. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we've talked about the skill. Doncic has polished his game at a very young age, and that pump fake was a seasoned veteran's move.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Doncic outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Doncic has got 14.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Paul. Into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got his second bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancers. All right, fans, that was
Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Doncic against Bridges. Kicks to Ayton. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
That's the loudest section gets 3 t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud with your son's dancers. All right, fans, that was your son's dancers dance team. Make some noise.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Driving to the basket. And there it is for him. Doncic has got 19 points.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Doncic against Bridges. And Doncic throws it down.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Chris Paul. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
The drive by Paul. The dish now to Ayton. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. .30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And the wide open shot from Paul connects from 3-point range. Paul's got the lead up to 3 now for Phoenix. Powell with a screen on Bridges. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 25 points.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Booker with it. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Your Suns.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Mavericks, 36.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Jay Crowder. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Saric, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 27. The quick look, no good that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball.
Here's Doncic. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Stolen by McGee. And here we go. Saric, the fast break chance. And it's Shamet missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Out to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Powell. The pass to Bullock. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crowder with the ball. Out to Saric. Beyond the arc. And they get it back. Here's McGee.
Oh, yes, sir. Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Green with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Payne covering. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. There's the 3. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Payne kicks to McGee. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Shamet. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 to shoot. Saric passes to Payne. Off target from outside. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Marjanovic.
2 minutes.
Dinwiddie outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. For the lead, trying to get open is Marjanovic. Hardaway, no good. And they're running. And the wide open shot from Crowder hits the three-point bomb. Crowder's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Fires for 3. And it's Shamet missing. Mavericks trail by 4. Hardaway passes to Bertans. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Green. Dinwiddie finds Green.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything.
Payne dishes to Crowder. He takes it in. Feeds it to Saric. And that's an intentional foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Maverick substitution.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Powell with a screen on Paul. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in.
Make some noise.
Suns leading by 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Paul. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. Marjanovic is out there with Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Bullock in at the 3. Ayton wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. The drive by Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 34 points.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Booker the pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain position. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Here's Paul. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And that whole play was all Chris Paul.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's put back in by Powell. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
and it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his third foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Marjanovic down low. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Suns making a change here. Saric is checked in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bridges attacking. And it's in there.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. A 2-point game. Saric grabs the board. Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Luka Doncic. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Saric outside. Lock at 6. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Saric. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whatever the team needs, Chris Paul can provide it. Tonight, it's on the scoring end.
Doncic, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Powell with the steal. Pass to Bullock. Out to Doncic. The offensive rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Booker looking around. 5 on the clock. Bridges for 3. And the Suns get it back.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. He kicks it to Ayton. Ayton, a screen. Booker dishes to Paul. Offensive rebound. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
And Brunson has it in the corner. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Back to Doncic to stop the run. Good! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And they double up Paul. Pass to Ayton. And an intentional foul right there.
Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the fourth. Bridges attacking. It's in!
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Doncic passes to Pop. There's the drive. Yes!
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now Paul. Charge inside. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Mavericks, Bogdanovic is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Booker draws the double. Bridges up top, guarded by Doncic. Here's Ayton, gets an open look and hits. Ayton's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Here's Brunson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The shot by Powell, no good. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
At the top of the key, Ayton. And so they foul intentionally.
Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Great action here if you're just joining us, about 1 minute into OT. Paul goes in. Can't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Back to Bullock. And the layup's good off the glass. Bullock's got his first 2 points of the night.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Bryant to the hoop. And Booker kicks to Ayton. No good on the triple. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. The lead is 2. Brunson the pass to Doncic. To the left wing. Dallas moving it around. Powell, that's good.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Powell with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Over Ayton. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Booker outside. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Phoenix on defense, trailing by 4. Doncic against Bridges. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Booker dishes to Bridges. Shoots the 3. No good from Booker.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
No good from Booker. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra